An inequality is a mathematical sentence that compares expressions. Okay, so it's very similar to an equation, except instead of an equal sign, it's going to have an inequality symbol. There are 4 different types of inequality symbols. So the first one that stands for is less than or is fewer than, looks like this. Our next symbol that represents greater than or is more than is that symbol. Our next symbol that represents is less than or equal to, is at most or is no more than, is this symbol with a line underneath. And then our last one that represents is greater than or equal to, is at least or is no less than, also has the line underneath. Okay, so this first one is the less than symbol, then we have the greater than symbol, then we have the less than or equal to symbol, and then we have the greater than or equal to symbol. Okay, so keep in mind that, remember, I know you guys were taught that the alligator mouth opens towards the bigger number. Okay, so this is the greater than symbol, so it's going to be open towards the bigger number. This one, the bigger number would be on the right. It'd be right here. Okay. Next, we're going to be writing the word sentence as an inequality. So that's very similar to what we did in this first lesson. We're taking the sentence and we're changing it to an inequality. Okay, so in this first one, we have a number C is less than 4. Our key word is less than. Okay, so we're starting with C. And we have 4. And then we have to figure out our symbol. It says C is less than 4. So I'm going to go back up to my symbol, find the less than symbol, which is this first one. And I'm going to use that. So it's going to be C is less than 4. And that's all you're doing. Okay. On this next one, it says a number K plus 5 is greater than or equal to 8. So my keyword or phrase is greater than or equal to. Okay. So this says a number K plus 5. So we're going to have K plus 5 is greater than or equal to. So we got to go up. What is our greater than or equal to symbol? And that's this one. So we're going to have greater than or equal to 8. Okay. So next class, we're actually going to be solving an inequality like this. But today, we're just becoming familiar with it. Try C&D on your own. So pause the video, see if you can do it on your own. And then unpause when you're ready. Okay. So 4 times a number Q is at most 16. I'm going to underline is at most. Okay, so we have 4 times a number Q. So that's 4 times Q is at most. I need to find my is at most, which is the third one. It's this one, our less than or equal to. So we're going to use that. So it's at most 16, and it should look like that. On D, we have a number W minus 3 is less than or equal to 10. So it says a number W minus 3. So that's W minus 3 is less than or equal to. So go up, find that symbol. It's the third one. So is less than or equal to 10. Okay. So I want to point out, these have the line underneath because it means equals to. Okay, so this first one is less than or equal to, and the next one is greater than or equal to. Okay, so the equal to, they always have that line underneath. Next, a solution of an inequality is a value that makes the inequality true. An inequality can have more than one solution. And a lot of times, they do have more than one solution. Okay. The solution set is the set of all solutions of an inequality. Okay. So in this first part, it says, tell whether the given value is a solution of the inequality. So this is just like we were doing with the equations. We're trying to figure out if the solution makes the inequality true. So we have x plus 1 is greater than 7, and x equals 8. So we're going to plug 8 in for x. So we're going to have 8 plus 1 is greater than 7. Then we have to think, is this true? So what is 8 plus 1? 8 plus 1 is 9. So we have 9 is greater than 7, which is true. So this one is a yes. It is true. Okay. On this next one, it says z divided by 3 is greater than or equal to 5. And it says z equals 15. So plug your 15 in for z. So we'll have 15 divided by 3 is greater than or equal to 5. Okay, what is 15 divided by 3? It is 5. So we're going to have 5 is greater than or equal to 5. Is that true? Yes, it is true. Okay, because it has that equals sign and the line on the bottom, that makes it true. If it didn't have that line, it would not be true, because it would be saying 5 is greater than 5, which is not true. Next, we have 7y is less than 27, and y equals 4. So plug your 4 in for y, and we'll have 7 times 4. Notice how it's not 74. That's multiplication. So we have 7 times 4 is less than 27. Hopefully you all know what 7 times 4 is. It is 28. So we get 28 is less than 27. Is that one true? No. So we're going to put a no. That solution does not work. It is not correct. Last, we have 18 divided by x is less than or equal to 10, and x equals 3. Plug your 3 in for x. So we're going to have 18 divided by 3 is less than or equal to 10. Okay. 18 divided by 3 is 6. So we get 6 is less than or equal to 10. Is that one true? Yes. 6 is less than or equal to 10. Okay. If I'm going too fast, just pause the video at any time. Okay. On the next page, we're actually going to be graphing these. So it says, the graph of an inequality shows all the solutions of the inequality on a number line. Okay? There's two types of circles. So there's going to be an open circle, which is used when a number is not a solution. So you use an open circle when we use less than or greater than. A closed circle is used when a number is a solution. So those are when they have the line underneath. Okay? An arrow to the left or the right shows that the graph continues in that direction. So this will make more sense once we start. Okay? So in this first one, g is greater than 2. First thing, we're going to graph it on 2 right here. We have to figure out, is it an open or is it a closed circle? So because it doesn't have the line underneath, it's going to be an open circle. Okay, so I'm going to do an open circle right there. And then I have to figure out, is my arrow going to go to the right or the left? It's saying g is greater than 2, so I'm going to graph it to the right because all those numbers are greater than 2. So your arrow is going to represent g, or whatever variable you're using. Okay, so it's saying g is greater than 2, so all of my solutions have to be bigger than 2. Next, we have x is less than or equal to 3. This one is going to be a closed circle because it has the line underneath. It has the equal to line. Okay, so I'm going to put that on 3, and I'm going to mark a closed circle like that. Okay, when it is closed like that, that means that the number it's on is a solution. So we didn't circle it on the first one, on number 2, because it's saying g is greater than 2. So 2 is not greater than 2, so we can't enclose it. But this one is saying x is less than or equal to 3, so we do enclose it. Then our arrow is going to go to the left because it's saying x is less than or equal to 3. So we need all the numbers that are less than or equal to 3. Okay, pause the video, try these next two on your own. Okay. So we have f is greater than or equal to 4. So first thing, find my 4. Is it going to be an open or a closed symbol? or circle, it's going to be closed because it has the line underneath. And then is my arrow going to go to the right or the left? Its f is greater than or equal to 4. So we need all the numbers that are greater than or equal to 4. So it's going to go to the right. Next, we have n is less than 0. Okay, so it's going to be on 0. Is it going to be an open or a closed symbol? It's going to be open because of our symbol. There's no line underneath, so it's going to be open. That means 0 is not a solution. And then it says n is less than 0. So my arrow is going to go to the left because I need all the numbers that are less than 0. Okay. We are not going to do these bottom two. So you may start on your big ideas now.